Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Rise Up podcast. And today we're diving into a topic that I know a lot of us have pondered at some point, the idea that we might be too old to learn something new. But is that really true? Let's find out. So, how many of you have ever caught yourself saying, or even thinking, I'm too old for this? Maybe you wanted to try a new hobby, learn a language, or even switch careers, but that little voice in your head piped up with doubts. Well, you're not alone. This is a common feeling, but it's one we need to challenge. Segment 1. The myth of the aging brain. For a long time, there was this belief that our brains become less flexible as we age, making it harder to learn new things. But research has shown that this is simply not true. Our brains are incredibly adaptable, even in later life. This ability to change and grow is called neuroplasticity, and it's the key to lifelong learning. Neuroscientist, the brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And just like you can build muscle at any age, you can also build new neural connections and learn new skills. So what does this mean for us? It means that no matter how old we are, our brains are capable of learning and growing. It might take a little more effort or a different approach, but it's absolutely possible. Segment 2, the benefits of lifelong learning. Now, you might be wondering, why bother learning something new at this stage in my life? Well, the benefits go far beyond just acquiring a new skill. Lifelong learning has been linked to improved cognitive function, better mental health, and even a longer lifespan. Cognitive function. Learning keeps our brains active and engaged, which can help to delay cognitive decline and reduce the risk of dementia. Mental health. Learning something new can be incredibly rewarding and boost our self-esteem. It can also help us to connect with others and build new social networks. Physical health. Studies have shown that people who engage in lifelong learning tend to have better physical health and a lower risk of chronic diseases. Segment 3. Stories of late bloomers. To really drive home the point that it's never too late to learn, let's take a look at some inspiring stories of people who achieved incredible things later in life. Grandma Moses, Anna Mary Robertson. Moses didn't start painting until she was in her 70s. She went on to become a celebrated folk artist whose work is now displayed in museums around the world. Harlan Sanders, the founder of KFC, didn't franchise his famous fried chicken recipe until he was 65. Segment 4. Tips for embracing lifelong learning. So how can you embrace lifelong learning? Here are a few tips. Start small. Don't feel like you need to tackle a huge new skill right away. Start with something small and manageable. Find your passion. What are you curious about? What have you always wanted to learn? Don't be afraid to fail. Everyone makes mistakes when they're learning something new. It's all part of the process. Find a community. Learning with others can be incredibly motivating and supportive. And that's a wrap for today's episode. Remember, it's never too late to learn something new. Our brains are capable of incredible things, and the benefits of lifelong learning are endless. So, what are you waiting for? Go out there and start learning.